EK.
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Batting second, center fielder,
Jamal Houston stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Under it is the center fielder. 2 down. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it to the shortstop. Actually, anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Michael Kluka set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Sonny Ho out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely and taken in out there for the first out. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, guys, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Batting third,
Francisco Lindor takes his first shot now with a man at first following the 1-out single.
Well, this is kind of the way you draw it up. Have at least 1 guy on base for the middle of your order. We'll see if they can drive him in and get that early run.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Number 7 is ready for his first AB here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Andy Ivy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Kluber steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
second baseman,
Darren Rayburn is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Into the box now, Derek Matlock, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Man, a little surprising they didn't challenge him there. You know, there are certain guys who just have to earn their way aboard. This isn't exactly the most dangerous guy in the lineup, so he'll be happy to take the walk.
Bobby Beck gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Mike Napoli strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Drives it the other way to deep right. Matlock going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Batting fifth.
Striding into the box, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. And for the second time in 2 innings here this afternoon, they bounced into a double play.
Batting sixth.
Jose Ramirez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Ronnie Chisenhall set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on.
Leading off for the Smokies, the designated hitter,
Darryl Judd will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hidden, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw.
And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Jamal Houston is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ross Diaz will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Ross Diaz.
Hard hit ball to second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the throw here is dropped. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Coming to the plate now, Michael Kluka. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Number 7 steps into the box. Kluber pauses. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Nice job of holding up right there. You don't want to fall behind 0-2 against a guy like him.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. To short. A play at the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Andy Ivy steps in now. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hot shot on the ground to short. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Now batting.
Darren Rayburn stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Smokies are on top, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Yan Gomes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Designated hitter, Carlos.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Houston racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives them a straight challenge. It winds up costing them.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Diaz is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Zach McAllister is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Derek Matlock is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And you'll get a good look at the grip on his 2-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the 4-seamers.
In now, Bobby Beck, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, designated hitter, Darryl.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Kipnis has it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Number 25.
There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Francisco Lindor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Scooped up on the backhand. 1 away. Mike Napoli is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Houston ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Michael Brantley will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or 2.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Ramirez.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Matlock is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ross Diaz heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Brantley will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around second, he'll try for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Now batting,
Number 7 will step in, 0 for 2 with a run batted in thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kipnis, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Andy Ivy steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. He's running towards second. Line softly toward the hole. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Darren Rayburn stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a third strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Into the box, Derek Matlock, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Rolled slowly to first. Reined in. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Bobby Beck is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. He goes to first. Got him.
Oh, love it.
The catcher.
Yan Gomes, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
Yeah, fellas, I'm not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not, but it looked like he was hauling a piano on his back on that one.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Number 30 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Darryl Judd will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Hard liner toward short. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Jamal Houston comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters. Make sure that pitch gets inside instead of staying out over the plate. That one ran just a little too much to catch the corner.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Ross Diaz will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Michael Kluka gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And he doesn't look like the same reliever here in his 3rd inning of work. Looking a little worse for wear out there.
This is in the air out to right. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Number 7 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
A lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you see there. You got to wonder how long they'll wait till they pull the plug.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Andy Ivy strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. A throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Darren Rayburn steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Smokies lead it 5-1. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Rajay Davis is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Jason Kipnis will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Number 7 is under it, and he's got it for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play.
Up next for Cleveland,
Francisco Lindor will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
Lindor.
Line drive to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Ready once again, Mike Napoli. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Napoli.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. Right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Derek Matlock is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Swinging a hard liner to short.
Matlock.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Well, if you're looking for a reason why this club is losing, 3 errors so far in the game. And the fundamentals, they're just nowhere to be found right now.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Jeff Manship will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 53.
Bobby Beck will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Darryl Judd is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Jamal Houston digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. In the dirt here. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Ramirez will put this one away, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional seventh-inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Michael Brantley. And they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way.
Michael Brantley.
Liner towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting,
Jose Ramirez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The 0-1. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike two.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the seventh. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away. At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a pinch hitter may be next as Coco Crisp has moved out into the on-deck circle now. Swing and a little tapper. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Coco Crisp will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Coco Crisp.
Ross Diaz is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Left fielder, Ross Diaz.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Grounded to short. Lindor gloves it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Michael Kluka.
Michael Kluka is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Chop foul right at home plate. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Number 7 will look to change his fortunes. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This is not the first time today that he's chased out of the zone. That's why he's looking at a hat trick.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting,
Andy Ivy stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. 0-1 count and the pitch. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
That's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 6-1.
the batter,
Darren Rayburn digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this one gets away. That could be a run. It is. The 1-0 pitch. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Ramirez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Derek Matlock stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lays off 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Hit to first. Napoli is there. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Now batting,
Bobby Beck. Struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Crisp retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Yan Gomes will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Danny Salazar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is the way he drew it up in his head when he woke up this morning.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. Big mistake there. Rajay Davis will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
0-1, here it comes. Popped up, calling for it, Ivy. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. 9th inning coming up. The Smokies are on top, 7-1. Danny Salazar will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Danny Salazar.
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Lindor is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Houston.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase. But when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ross Diaz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Crisp has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The catcher, number 33.
Michael Kluka is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. 2 out with the man at first. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit well on the ground to first. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Now batting.
Number 7 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. This is grounded foul. And another foul ball. Hard hit at third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Andy Ivy. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. So now 2 men in scoring position. Looking to minimize the damage here. On the ground up the middle. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Striding in once again, Darren Rayburn. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. Jason Kipnis will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Carlos Carrasco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Carrasco.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Well, this is an important time for him to bear down. He's throwing the ball very well, but he doesn't want to let the meat of this order ruin what he's done so far.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting,
Mike Napoli gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Matlock is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through.